Hey, it's Jeremy from jeremy.net. So, this one's going to be a quickie, but I think you'll appreciate me getting right down to the point. Before that, though, I hit 5,000 subscribers this past week, so thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you helping me get my work out there, and here's to hopefully 5,000 more. So, anyway, I was working on the latest issue of Morningstar issue 7 today, and I was doing some thumbnails. And one of the sketches I did was Lucifer on horseback firing his gun. It's kind of an awkward pose because he's firing with his left hand, but he's pointing to his right. And I did a quick sketch of it, in ink as I'm doing my thumbnails. And these thumbnails aren't supposed to be perfect drawings. They're just to capture what the story point is so I know what I'm going to be putting in the panels when I do my layouts. However, I did feel like the pose was a little bit awkward, and I tried to do I thought, instead of doing a couple more doodles to try and fix it and really sketch it out, I decided to try a little something that I've picked up from concept design and character design artists. I decided to use a silhouette to find a pose that I really liked. And the thing about it is that if you take any particular drawing that you have, doesn't matter what it is, if you do it all black in silhouette, in theory, that silhouette should be strong enough that you can identify what you're looking at, what the object is, or what the action is of the pose. There is a famous page from How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, where John Buscema is drawing a character throwing a punch, and they're having him moving through all the ranges of the motion, hand cocked all the way back, which is supposed to be one of the strongest poses, moving through to kind of right in the middle, which is sort of a weak pose, to the end of the punch. And the idea is that the extremes of an action are supposed to be the most powerful, dominant ones. Now, you don't necessarily always have to have a character doing an extreme action, but making a silhouette of whatever you're drawing, I found is, I kind of knew this consciously, but it wasn't until I was doing these thumbnails today that I realized anytime I'm drawing a pose, if I'm having difficulty working it out, just do it in a silhouette. Because I can just draw a couple of silhouettes real quick and it'll help me really get a feel for what will read in the pose. Because if it reads as an all black shape without any detail in it, then that means it'll read in most scenarios when you're actually drawing it in the comic. So I just sketched out a couple of quick silhouettes, found one that I liked that conveyed what I wanted with the pose, and ran with it. So along with the link to the punching page from How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, I'm also going to include a link in the description to a video from concept artist Feng showing a quick tutorial of how concept artists use character silhouettes to design characters. Usually they start, frequently it's a tool to rapidly visualize a bunch of different character ideas. We can do shapes, find ones that are bold, that read, and that are descriptive, and then once you've got the main shape, you can work on the actual details inside and work on a bunch of different variations. It allows you to concept things really quickly. So it's something that concept artists use all the time, but it's also really handy if you're working on comics. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like and share them. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can sign up for my weekly newsletter to get a free digital comic at newsletter.jeremy.net. That's newsletter.germi.net. Also, visit my main website, jeremy.net, where you can buy my comic books, art prints, and more. There's also links to my Instagram, Twitter, and other social media accounts. That's it for now. Go be creative.